Jerk. I see you.
And we are live. Thank you all so much for your patience. We are finally here with day 2 of Slurpathon. I think this is the first proper time that Thursday actually counted as day 1, so this is very, very exciting. My name is Mali, pronouns they, she, and I will be your host for this little bit. Quick things I want to get us through. I believe there was a donation just at the end of the last stream, and I just want to make sure that that was caught by Jason LaRose, who donated $18 with the message, had to make it the funny number, name a black belt, Slurpee. So thank you very much, Jason, for that donation. And I just wanted to remind everybody here that Slurpathon is raising money for Extra Life, which raises funds for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Proceeds go to the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. And last year, Slurpathon raised $2,451 for Extra Life. Our current goal is $2,000, and we're actually making some pretty steady progress towards that. Considering we've hit a bit over $400, we got the funny number. We only need about $1,600 to be able to hit our goal, and it's only Friday. We just started. And speaking of just starting, we do have a fantastic run coming up right now. We've got the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster being ran by Shauny7188, and we've also got the fantastic host here. Oh god, streamer mode makes it so I can't read that. I'm gonna let you both take the wheel now.
Lupo, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, hi, I'm Lupo, also going by Silk Life on Twitch. I'm here for decoration, mostly.
And I'm Shawnee. There's like a 2.5 minute intro, so I'm just gonna start. Can I have the names?
Yeah, let me see what our final determination of names were. We got... Just reading through this, making sure that I see exactly where the names are. We've got a good amount of votes for Waldo, Slurpee, Waldo, and Dudney. Okay, so for the black belts, it looks like Waldo and Slurpee. And for the black mages, it'll be Waldo and Dudney. Waldo is spelled W-A-L-D-O. Slurpee.
For one black or black belt or two?
One black belt and one black mage.
Okay, that's confusing, but sure.
And then Slurpee will be S-L-U-R-P-E-E for the other black belt. And then Dudney for the other black mage will be D-E-W-D-N-E-Y.
You underestimate how fast I can type on the Switch.
I underestimate?
Yeah. Wait, overestimate.
Oh.
Whatever. I'm a bit tired. D-E-W-D-N-E-Y.
Correct.
Okay. Does that look correct then for the names for you?
Slurpee, Waldo. Yeah, that looks correct.
Cool.
I guess I'll take the moment too to quickly remind everybody that there are a bunch of other incentives that you can check out with the incentives command. Lots of other things to fill out here. But yeah, we can talk about that more later. I'll let you continue.
Yeah, so time starts when I just tested my timer and my splits right now. Yes, I do. I do not want to update my time. Please. Splits, behave already, please. Just stop. Thank you. All right, cool. So everything should be good. Timing starts when I select yes here. Time ends if I can kill chaos at the end. We'll get into that later. I am so surprised this was accepted as a run. Love you guys so much for that, but actual gambling. So Lupo, do you want to cut me down?
Yes. Okay, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So we have a nice little intro The original game didn't really have this too much, but it's basically the Pixel Remaster is like a 1-to-1 remake, but done better of the original game, because the original game is jank and bad and doesn't work and misprogrammed and has a lot of missing features. This one is good and fun and has boost mode, which gives, well, the category I'm doing, it's ×4 experience and ×4 gold, which means I don't have to grind. But I also can turn off encounters, so there's no random battles in a Final Fantasy game. I'm sure some RPG speedrunners are envious of that, but also I got to do everything with just boss EXP, which is a lot more difficult as well. I don't get a chance to grind. I don't have any extra battles for the most part. And yeah, also I want to credit the original creator of the route, James Runs, all one word. They made a fantastic 2 black mage, 2 black belts route, and I am just copying it. There's a couple things I'm going to do here or there for safety strats for a marathon, but otherwise it's basically what they did. Oh yeah, there's a prophecy. Yeah, something about crystals. It's really cool.
If I can cut in for a quick moment, we did actually get a donation from Chill Dragoon. $10 donated. Good luck, Shawnee, they said.
Thank you, Chill Dragoon. Yes, I've seen a lot of support from Chill Dragoon the last little bit on Blue Sky, retweeting stuff, reposting, and all this other stuff, and it's been really nice to see. So thank you so much. I hope I have good luck. We'll get into that in a sec, but yeah. So this is Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster, and I have to actually do the menuing here, and then we're good for a little bit. So start that configuration boost off ×4, ×4, close, and we're gonna go do shopping. Oh, we also have a run button, and we also can move diagonally, which is also kind of weird because you don't
A
really
drastic
get a move
change
diagonal.
to the original.
Yeah, because otherwise it's well, weird. So we will get rid of the staffs because they're black belts. They should be hitting things with their fists. And we are now on to another cutscene. So yeah, this game's gonna go by really quickly at the start. I apologize if I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff. If Lupo wants to interrupt at any time and point out anything, feel free to as well, or relieve. I can't keep up with the pace the game goes for like the first 30-ish minutes on a commentary aspect, but basically we're gonna go beat up Garland because he's been a meanie and he took the princess captive, and that's about it really. That's his only crime. I don't think there's anything else. Otherwise, I think he's a pretty cool guy. I don't think anything else is gonna happen with him.
Never, ever.
Yeah, we'll put one of the black mages in front for now. So we're gonna walk right
so
up
sorting
there,
the
and we're gonna
party-
quick save.
Yeah, sorting the party is also very important since the unit in the top row, so the first spot, has a higher chance to get hit, which will come into play later on.
I don't have that many spells. I scrolled down for no reason. So hopefully no one dies here. Slurpy, please don't. I'm watching you. Okay, so
Nope.
we're gonna restart that battle. The first possible instance that anything can happen, and Slurpy died. So this is why quick saving is important, because otherwise I'd have to walk all the way from the city or wherever I last saved outside. You can save basically anywhere in this game because it's, you know, new. But at the same time, I really want Waldo and Slurpy to take one hit. That's fine. That's a low roll for the most part, but I don't want Slurpy to be hit a second time because I do want... this should be finishing the fight. Yeah, cool. Because levels are important, and I need all the levels I possibly can. Enjoy the red splits as well, because it's going to be very sad. So because of boost mode, we're up to level 4, and now we have basically 2 whole cutscenes again. Because it's an RPG. Welcome to RPG speedrunning. But I didn't see what the actual HP gains were. I'm going to try my best to make sure I pay attention to certain levels. The HP levels at the end of the game are going to be very important. Hopefully I get high rolls for the most part. Stats are relatively randomly generated. We're going to walk up to the king and talk to his daughter. There we go. So we get the loot. Otherwise, you try to walk out, she stops you and makes you walk back, and it's slow. So we're doing the polite thing and talking to her. And off we go, and we're gonna poop birds very shortly. Oh, sorry, there's 2 cutscenes here because this game is really, really heavy into them at the start. Everyone's just gonna cheer the bridge to construction. They're doing a good job. I got nothing else to say here. They're just cheering. Let's see here.
I mean, if a bridge can be built this fast, I would cheer as well.
Yes, but also I'd be very cautious. I'd be very scared walking on the bridge as well. I don't think I would.
Power of moral support.
Yeah. not you know, trigonometry or engineering, but just moral support, keeping that bridge up. Alright, so we're gonna walk over here and we're gonna poop some doves. Guy with the sword is. We don't even have the guy with the sword, so I don't know who this guy is, but honestly, I don't know how the animation did this, but just doves. But they have to have the prologue. It's the Final Fantasy 1, so we're gonna have to sit here and watch a little text scroll. I can't skip this for the life of me. I tried. I can quit out the game, but that doesn't really speed things up.
I think you'd have to watch it again, right?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, so this is like the really, like, when I was doing resets for this initially when I learned it, this was the worst part. And I started making saves after this part because basically Garland is non-issue, and then after this is like you keep having to watch these cutscenes, and it's already been like 7 minutes out of, I think it's an hour-and-a-half estimate I gave for this run. So that's a good chunk just the cutscenes right now. And after this, the game has no story. It's going to be just talking to people, giving them stuff before they even ask for it, and just killing a lot of bosses. Like, a surprising amount of bosses before they become issues. And then gambling. A lot of gambling.
Oh yeah, the gambling.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that when you're far enough.
Yeah. The rest of the game is relatively scripted and relatively safe. I would honestly recommend this actually as a speedrun for anyone to pick up. If anyone ever wants to, hit me up on Discord. I'll be more than happy to teach someone. The 80% without boosted is an entirely different beast. This is with yeah, so I get ×4 no encounters versus encounters ×1 ×1. So
yeah, and levels are fairly important for the black belts, especially since their unarmed damage is based on their level.
Yep.
And not their weapon stat. So the higher the level, the higher the attack stat, and they can do some crazy stuff.
Thank you, very good luck. We're gonna go here, and the first thing we're gonna do is sleep. Because
always important, get enough rest.
Yes.
Yeah, right, Sean? Get enough rest.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, without going into it, I have been up since 1 a.m. in the morning. It's now 8:17. Yay. I'm gonna do my best. I'm not tired, actually. I'm actually doing quite well. So we're gonna buy 2 tempers. This will be useful later, like much, much later. Which is really silly. And I need to remember to buy 1 less Phoenix down when I do the shopping. We are going to do another quick save, so we don't have to do all that stuff again. And we are still set up to the previous one, so I just push Y, let the auto battle go, and hopefully everything pans out nicely, and no one dies.
Just for those curious, Temper is a black mage spell that can be equipped to any black mage and will increase the unit that it's used on its attack by 14, I think it was.
Yes.
So more damage is always good, especially when you don't have that many levels to have actual damage.
There we go. Everyone is fine. Also, we're going to be playing a game. The black belt who has the least amount of HP at a certain point, we're just going to petrify. I'm seeing double here. 4 Waldos. Yeah, so now we can just go. I need to do a split here. There we go. I have split notes up, so I have all my notes on a per split basis. It's quite handy, but if I forget to split, I will probably go the wrong direction. And because of the money that we just got from beating up the poor pirates, we are going to quickly go in here and buy Thundera, the second level Thunder. I can never really pronounce it very well. So Thunder, and then we are going to just, oh, we have to use the inn as well to get our magic back. And then we leave and we go to the Marsh Cave, and we're already going to start fighting the first fiend in, oh no, sorry, no, it's Astos first, then the fiend. So we're going to get the crown. Yeah. I always forget about this guy because it kind of sucks. Hopefully, and this is like a weird one, hopefully the low HP black belt will die. I can keep him a low level so I can get one extra level for the end fight in the last part of the game. Because, sure, that's how the routing goes. But if everyone survives, which I would prefer, you know, I would like that, and we have hopefully high HP and good RNG to do the last boss. Look at this dungeon.
There is hope.
Nothing here.
There is hope for good RNG, yes.
There's always hope for good RNG. So
Yep.
grab the Phoenix down. We're going to need that for later because someone's going to die. We're going to grab the cottage here. We will need that for right after this fight. And we're going to walk right up to here. We're going to do another quick save. And there's monsters in the chest. So this is the first boss. We are going to defend. Thundera. 45. Don't like that. Okay, cool. We have to reset. Black mages can't die. We definitely need black mages to be alive for this battle and the next one. Because if they were to die, they don't learn the high enough level spells to do Fire Gut versus Lich. So we need, hopefully...
Oh.
Okay, I'm okay with this, because literally what I just said before, the lower HP black belt technically is down. So we are okay. I will go with this, because it's still doable. So I won't use this Phoenix down right now. We'll go up here. Not go in the room. We're going to walk up here into the staircase like a proper person. The amount of times I've just wasted time by running into the room at the top is unfortunately more than a dozen at this point. I try my best to memorize all the maps, but the other game I'm running in this marathon, James Bond 007, has taken up all my memory. It's great.
There is a lot to remember, though.
Oh yeah, but like I can't have 2 mazes worth of games in my head at one time, and James Bond is the bigger problematic one.
Yeah, that certainly was a choice. Yep. That certainly was a choice, though.
Yep.
Do the characters revive if you use the cottage?
No.
Because they don't revive when you use an inn.
They don't. It's a you have to take them to a church or use a Phoenix down.
So the monk can stay. So Waldo can stay down.
Yeah.
For now.
So Black Mage's temper on both black belts, so one of them is going to get buffed, and then we're going to use Thundera and black belt attacks afterwards. It is a fun game. Hey, Chill Dragon. So we're going to attack, use temper, use temper. The way the magic system works in this game is kind of like D&D. That niche little hobby people have. You have spell levels, and then you also have usages per... okay,
spell slots.
Yeah. 309's good. Okay, good. We're fine. We're going to win. Because of the 2 tempers, the damage is way higher than it should be. And we should be level 12 at the end of this, which means we can use the Fire Gust spell when we get it. So, huzzah. So now I need to go to Matoya, get the Jolt Tonic, and then go talk to the king. Yes, and then I do the shopping. And I buy 1 less Phoenix down, because the money route is so tight in this game, I don't actually have any leeway. Which, if I were to buy 1 extra, to put in perspective, I have to have I think it's like 5,000 gold or 8,000 gold for the fire gust spells. I'll be $30 short if I buy an extra Phoenix Down to my notes. So I need to buy 3 Phoenix Downs rather than 4. I don't know where the notes initially had it for that, but whatever. But money routes are fun in games, but at least with the boost mode, I don't have to worry too much about it. And we're gonna not really spend too much time at inns anymore. They take too much time. It's easier just to use a bunch of ethers and potions. So we're just gonna be just chugging a lot of liquids for the rest of the run. And eating chicken down, or whatever the Phoenix Down is considered. There's Matoya. We're gonna talk to her. We already have the crystal eye that we got from Astos. She didn't even give us the side quest. We just give it back to her. She gives a Jolt Tonic because I guess that's her standard response for getting a gift. And we're gonna go back to the Elf Kingdom. And without all the random battles throughout the entire game, yeah, you don't have to worry about a bunch of waste of time, can't run from encounters, all sort of stuff. You can just go.
Which does make it pretty good for learning as a run.
Yes,
There's
because if you
a
absolutely
lot
take down
less
the wrong
run.
hallway, it's not the worst. So
Yep.
we're gonna go to this other side over here. And we're going to 30 potions, 25 ethers, 25 ethers, 3 Phoenix Downs, and 2 gold needles. And then we're going to go up here to this black magic shop here, and we're going to buy haste, which we will not use for a very long time from now, but it's a very crucial thing we need. And then now we can go talk to the king, who is actually correction. We talk to the advisor, who puts a funnel in the king's mouth and dumps the Jolt Tonic down. Because that's the only way you could probably do this. Because he is sleeping, so he's possibly dragging the king right now. I don't understand otherwise how it would work. So now we have Mystic Key. Now we have to go back to the first kingdom. I don't remember its name because I pay attention to the game as well as I speedrun it.
I know the kingdom is called Cornelia.
I think that's correct, yes.
Yeah, I
So-
think. And the planet is called Lufenia? I think? It's been forever.
It has... Yeah, Cornelia, there you go. So we're going to go up here and we're going to get the one important thing. I'm going to technically grab another item as well. Not because we need it, but if I need to sell something, I'll have something to sell. So we're going to go into this one, grab the center one first. It's a tent. And then that tent will give us enough of a push for money if we absolutely need like another couple sales without touching the ethers or the potions. So now we're done that one. We can now go down here and we can go see the dwarfs because they want the nitro powder. And again, we don't know that. We just picked this up. We're just taking it over here because we already know what's happening. It's almost like these heroes have been put into a time loop as well. And I want to
Totally not a reference to anything.
Yeah. I want to hold left here and not hold down because I always end up walking to the wrong area. I want to go left here because I want to open the treasure chest before actually talking to the dwarf. So we'll do another tent, a great helm. The reason we picked up the tent in Cornelia is because of you have to sell the excess stuff and it's already on there, so it's very easy to sell. And you pick up the other things, it'll be another column that you gotta do. Oh, I got a gold split apparently versus Astos last time. Neat.
Nice.
I guess that would make sense because I did 2 tempers on 1 black belt and did like a crit for 304 damage. So that's probably the best Astos fight I'm gonna have for a while.
I hope this is not a premonition for anything to come.
Yeah. Also, screw nature. The dwarves just really want to open this passageway. There's a river just down there they could have done something with, but no. This land, the trees, the animals, no, they're gone now.
Yeah, but boats are bigger. Need more space.
That's true. Yeah. Otherwise, you get a shipping container crammed between two pieces of land.
Imagine that happening.
I know. I love the Halloween costumes for that. Explosions are cool. That's true. So now we can go up right now because we already have all the treasure chests, and I will click split when I leave here because I'm supposed to split when it faded to black, but I keep forgetting to do that. So we're gonna sneak by all of them, do that. Now we're off to the next place again, and we're going to sell off all the stuff and buy another spell. And since our black belt is dead, we technically have the right amount of spells, or the levels to actually use the spells to make a battle go a little bit quicker. I need to go up here because I need to sell the stuff first, because you can't sell stuff in magic shops in this game. So we sell that, sell that, sell that, sell the tents. And then it should be 4,000 a piece, I believe. So we're gonna, yeah, we're going to use the Phoenix down. We're gonna revive you. Give everyone that. Give everyone that. Sort by items. Everything's nice and neat. And then we're gonna go do Marsh Cave. That's what it's called. No, it's not. We already did Marsh Cave. We're gonna go beat up the vampire. Wherever his place is called. We're gonna do that.
I think Marsh Cave wasn't too off.
Yeah, Cavern of Earth. There we go.
So not too far off.
Marsh Cave is the one that's in the marsh, I guess. So yeah, makes sense. So we're gonna do a little wiggly lines through here. Go down one more. You can see a little mini map on the corner. I can, that one there. It's not really hard to like navigate with, but it's kind of annoying. So we're just gonna.
And the one thing that can always bother is the bats.
Yep.
They can always be in your way. So we hope no, go away. We hope for them to not do that.
Yeah, thankfully, if you walk into them, they do move, so it's not the worst. But so we're going to quick save in front of the vampire here, and I get to use Fire Gun on the vampire and have the black belts defend. Oh, you can't kill the Undying if you have a big enough fire spell. That guy's wrong. So defend, and Fire Gun. We revive the Waldo so he gets some experience now because he needs to catch up. Ooh. I'm happy he survived, but that's a lot of damage.
It is.
So we're all the way up there. Grab the Star Ruby?
Star
Ruby, there we go. Then now we have to do a little bit extra damage grinding here. We will do that. Then go over to healthy again, and we're going to do the exact same thing for 2 battles because there's some earth elementals here. Cool. And since we have Fire Go, we actually can kill these guys pretty quickly here. So, but we need to get to level 15, so we have 3 usages of Fire Go for. Yes, thank you. For Lich, which is coming up right after. So we're gonna kill this guy here. This guy will always respawn, so you technically can't use him for grinding if need be. And both Waldo and Dooney are more or less faster, so they can just easily win this. We got level 15. I'll do one more when I get back here, just for safe. You can see how fast I'm going to be burning through the ethers and stuff like that, but that's the whole point of them. Thank you, Bat. Just moved the last possible second. Is the black belt scaled differently? It is because it takes a while to actually change the classes. You have to go through the whole thing, get the rat's tail, go to Bahamut, versus banking on just winning the end battle. I'm pretty sure it changes their HP value a little bit, so it might be worth doing eventually, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple mandatory fights I'm not strong enough to actually do. So like the end boss, like we keep saying, is like a gamble. It truthfully is, but also is doable. It's just a bit on the more silly side. I need to split after this one. Yes, I don't need to split anymore. So we can go to the next one. Right, bottom right, follow area. Yep, okay, cool. So we are going to quickly go up here. Again, with all the random... We'll put a black belt in charge again. There we go. Without all the random battles, the game goes by very quickly. Like I said, about 30 minutes. It's really hard to touch on the story. We found the first fiend, but he's like locked behind a room. This guy's going to give us the Earth Rod, which will open up the chamber. We want him to basically be as dumb as possible for Chaos, but also Lich 2, Carry 2, Kraken 2, and Tiamat 2 are all gambling. So we basically buff up the black belt, and we hope the black belt can basically just kill Chaos. Grunt of Approval goes here if you played Final Fantasy Origin. So we're gonna go all the way back down here again. Again, I will kill that one guy again in the Earth Cave here, because the one in the chest doesn't spawn back, but the one in the room. They used to be hidden monsters that if you stepped on the tile, they would generate a particular battle, but they made them invisible in the Pixel Remasters. So because of that, you can grind them. So because of that, not only do we know where the hidden monsters are, so you don't just get sprung on and die, thank you, Bat, but you can also go here and just fight again. Defend, Farga. Maybe because I want Wall to get a little bit more HP. That's the main reason I'm doing this. There we go, 163, so it's actually a decent amount of HP right now for both black belts. So we will heal up in a second here, because we have to use the Earth Rod on this thing here. So then now we can heal up, get 3 apiece, and then now we can hopefully not die to Lich. Do a little wiggle down this way. Most of the paths in this game are just like, what is the longest route through the cave? And that's probably what the developers intended. So we're going to go all the way up here, turn around, and then a quick save here, and we're going to do a fight. And we're hoping the black belt will do enough damage, and then basically just fire guy, and we will win. Yes. So attack, and then push Y. 4, that's definitely not going to be enough damage. Please do way more damage, Slurpee. And Waldo. Oh, cool. Are we all dead?
That was very unfortunate.
Yeah, Blizzara is his strongest spell, and it does just enough damage for the most part. It can low roll all of them, and then people should be safe for the most part. But yeah. Lich is annoying. Carrie is a joke, truthfully, because we fight her out of order. Oh, no. You're just not the same auto battle. Okay, Waldo and... Sure, whatever.
Good night.
They'll wake up the next turn anyway. There you go. Oh, got paralyzed. Let's see over there so it stops blocking my view.
Nope.
Yep.
Lich said not today.
Yep. Just load up one of the finished files. Maybe it'll take me 30 to 40 minutes to beat Chaos anyway. I'm really tempted.
imagine everyone else annoying you and Chaos just going down.
I know. And this is where like the boosted percent is not a free category, because I'm only restricted to basically having, like that's fine, whatever. It's not gonna matter too much. They're not gonna be doing too much damage. The crit's nice. That
Nice.
goes through that. But Blizzard is gonna be a problem if he wants to use it. So 192, cool. Dodge, that's nice.
I'm not gonna jinx it.
No,
I'm
we're
not
good.
gonna say anything.
We're good now. Once you get basically 3, you're fine. So this should pick up the KO. If not, then I have to change to Thundera. Okay, yeah. So Thundera and Thundera, because we're out of.
Yeah, should be fine. Oh my.
Ah, I can't. That's
You
way
need the
too.
XP.
Yeah. Lich is actually
This-
being mean. Just saying that.
Yeah, very. This is the problem though. You do need the XP for later on. Otherwise, too little HP, too little damage, too little spell slots, and everything.
Yeah. So we're gonna do Fireguard and Fireguard. That's fine. That's not gonna be too problematic.
Since he casts hastes, won't do too much for him.
Yeah, he's a mage.
Yep.
Okay, you got the 51. That's good.
Nice. Go Slurpy, go.
That's fine. Okay, I need to, after this turn, change to Thundera. That's fine. We can do a Phoenix down here. Can we out of that? Yeah, cool. Thundera.
Oh no.
So, when we were setting this up, I literally said during setup, I'm like, I'm really shocked y'all set this game because the end boss. Yeah, the other bosses are just as jerks, but this is exceptionally bad luck. There's a song on YouTube. The speedrunner's name is Mutski, and he did a cover of, I can't remember what the song's called. But basically, it's a spoof on Final Fantasy speedrunning, and the main chorus is basically, why do we play these games? All we do is run and die. And it's very much true right now in my eyes. Because Blizzard is actually a rare spell, Lich. You're not supposed to use it this much. It's like a 10% usage.
If you'd like, while you're getting cold feet and during this boss fight, I could read a couple of blurbs.
Absolutely. Read as many blurbs as you want.
Beautiful. I'll go through the list and let everybody enjoy some extra information, some fun facts about Slurpathon and Extra Life.
Yay.
First off, Extra Life is a Children's Miracle Network Hospital's fundraising program that empowers gaming communities to make a difference in the lives of local kids. Participants fundraise year-round, including a 24-hour gaming marathon, an annual gaming tournament in early spring, and a weekend of tabletop gaming. Getting involved is as easy as signing up online at extralife.org, asking your friends and family to donate, and pledging to play games in support of the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of your choice. You can play from the comfort of your home, playing any game you want. Funds raised go to the Alberta Children's Hospital as unrestricted funds. This means the hospital decides where and how to spend the money to ensure the dollars raised make the biggest impact possible. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, that didn't go well, but apparently, sure, whatever.
That went perfectly, in my opinion.
Yeah,
It was the blurbs.
yeah, there was the blurbs. I know what we're doing versus Chaos now.
Yep.
Okay, I need to... Oh, I don't have my map up. Right, I need to know where I'm actually going on my map. There we go. I knew I forgot to boot something up before the speedrun was done. Because now I need to actually, like, do stuff. Good morning, person in chat. I couldn't see your name, but good morning. So we are going to 15. We're going to, yeah, thank you. Go this way, and we're going to go get a canoe. Because Final Fantasy 1 had a lot of different transportation options on it, between a ship, an airship, a canoe, which is kind of neat.
It's funny that you get the canoe after you get the ship, though.
Yeah.
Usually you go from the small to the big one.
Yeah, it's just because like this one you need to technically navigate through some stuff, but also the original Final Fantasy game had very limited, like, you know, programming when it came to it. So we're going to do this and buy Thunder God. There we go. And we're going to go over here because they have a lore dump, but they couldn't do more than one text box per person. So they just have all the lore in a row. So he's talking to the last person, they did give you a canoe. Yeah, Warmech is thankfully not an issue in this one. I would love to be able to fight him because he has 10 times less health than Chaos. Which is dumb. So we're gonna get on the ship here and we're gonna go all the way around to here. Because technically this is a river and we can just use a canoe from the ship. So we don't actually have to walk all the way up. It is this next one. I always get confused which branch it is. This one I want to stay on the bottom.
And then left.
Then left, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to go to that cave there. That's not helpful, come on. There we go. So now we are in this cave, the Cavern of Ice. We did use the cottage this time, so I'm not going to have to waste all the rest of my heat items like I normally do, which is appreciative. So we're going to go left. I need to grab the money here. Money is in the top left chest. Yeah, the left of 3. So we're going to walk all the way down here. And we're going to say hello and drop down. We're doing a quick save because honestly I don't want to load the wrong file. Defend, Fire God, and Fire God. So hopefully, right now Waldo is in the right slot, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Waldo, as well, the Black Mage, is not doing good for HP gains. So I'm a bit concerned on that one, but whatever, can't do too much on that. But hopefully we'll have some decent HP by the end of the run. That's one of the fights we have to do here. I'm actually going to grab the extra ether just so we actually have some safety. We need a little bit of money, so we'll be grabbing this treasure chest right here, dropping down, and we'll be fighting whatever his name is. Evil Eye, there we go. He's dead. No class evolutions. Unfortunately, they take a lot of time. So I'll do that. We get float orb, whatever. Levy stone. There we go. It's called. I played this. I translated the Final Fantasy 1 NES notes to the Pixel Remaster ones. So there's a lot of my notes that just don't have the right accurate information on them.
That explains a lot. I was wondering about that.
If Waldo goes down, I don't mind. Okay, no extra experience for everyone. That's fine. So, boop, there we go.
As per usual, we didn't ask how big the room was. We are casting Fireball.
Yes. It wins. That's the main part. So now we have to actually leave. And the exit, I went in here numerous times thinking I was lost, and that's the straight door outside. So now the canoe is useless. We are now going to have the airship. Actually, there's one
did
more
it drop?
instance you can actually do the canoe, because you have to go to the cave next. But I need to... So I can do backwards fine, but apparently I can't navigate this maze forwards. So, whatever. We're gonna go back here, and we're gonna go all the way around the continent to the desert, just at the bottom here. And we get one more little cutscene, and then, yeah, we actually get a... And here's another little part we can break off there. So we're at 18. The next one would be Dragon Islands. I gotta do the one up left for an extra elixir. I don't know the story on why there's an airship in the desert. If anyone knows the actual lore, cool.
There's most likely a reason for it, yes.
Yeah. But now we have an airship, and everyone does a little thumbs up to the camera in the sky. They're breaking the fourth wall.
They're trying to tramp on an airship.
No. So we're gonna go all the way over here. We're gonna say hi to Bahamut's tower. Where is it? There it is. And we're gonna go all the way here. And we're gonna pick up... This is actually, right now, intentional. Everything else I'm doing afterwards is unintentional. So you grab that one alone. I'm gonna grab all this money, because I have another little shopping route to make things a little bit safer for this route come to the end of the game. So, thankfully all the money just happens to be there, because this is back in the day where just generic money was a good treasure chest thing. And we want to go here. And it's the left one, I think. Yes, it's this one on the left. And we will grab the elixir. And what's here? Sure. I'll grab a cottage for free. We'll use that right away because everyone is technically quite wounded. So that'll save me just using all the things and just burning through the rest of my healing items. So now that we're done that, we have to go to the desert. And we need to buy the ferry. And then we need to do another shop immediately after that. RPG speedruns are wild, yo. Like, I don't know why I gravitate towards them, but... So we're gonna buy the Bottle Ferry, then we're gonna buy 3 giant tonics, and we're gonna buy 10 speed drinks, and we're done. And then we're gonna fly to... No! We're going to the cavern, because Waldo's about to get petrified. Because Waldo has lost the HP war for the Black Belts. Honestly, I actually, yeah, I actually can't roleplay. I actually get physically ill if I do actual role-playing stuff. It's a very weird thing for me. But yeah, optimal, I'll say suboptimal. I just enjoy speedruns. I love being able to like do the bare minimum and beat games. So we're going to save it here because we want the Black Belt Waldo to get petrified. So we're not going to try to murder them. One, hit Waldo. Hit Waldo. Hit Waldo. Everyone but Waldo. Okay, no. There's this battle, and then the battle afterwards for the Giant's Glove are the 2 ones you can do. We'll defend, Fireguh, and Fireguh. Come on. Nope. Nope. Wrong one. That's fine. I don't want that. Because I need the HP value. That's the biggest difference here. So...
Yeah, and Slurpy is looking decent on HP. We do need to get the Black Mage Waldo, hopefully above 200.
Yes, otherwise it's very sad.
Yep.
You know what? No, this is actually quicker if I do it this way here. Because the title screen takes a little bit. I can just load. I don't want to do a preemptive strike. That's actually bad. Can you guys please?
This is your next boss battle.
Apparently.
Do I need to come out of the woodwork?
I think you do.
I.
Oh jeez. Okay. Slurpy's dead.
Okay.
So,
Also, yes, Planet Scrapstar, that is the reason.
Yes.
Perfect, thank you. But yeah, so last year Slurpathon raised $2,451 for Extra Life. This year we currently are aiming at reaching $2,000, and we're making some very solid progress right now. We're at $429.99 89. We've got some good money going on, and we're about $1,570 away from reaching that goal. For those who might be interested in, maybe you need a little bit of an incentive, we do have some of those available as well. We did finish the bid war for naming our Pixel Remaster characters, but on top of that, we have Theater Rhythm coming up next with two very important goals. One would be for the Supreme Difficulty, and another one that's $150 to reach, well, both of them are, would be for the bonus credit song. So if you want either to see the Supreme Difficulty be done, or you want to see the bonus credit song, considering that's the next run, I implore you to donate, because that's the only way we're going to be able to see those goals reached.
Yes. Also, good luck when you're talking. I immediately got what I wanted. I got to exploit that more, I think.
Yep. We are gonna need more blurbs for the boss, definitely.
Yep. Honestly, most of the bosses are pretty simplistic when it comes to strats. It's either do the thing works, or it doesn't, and that's it.
Yep.
So.
Hope for X not to happen.
Yeah. So we're going to go through here. I would love to be able to shop there, but for some reason it's not as effective, despite the fact that I'll be buying the exact same items at the next shop that I just walk into. I don't know. So now we're going to get the ox ale here. Now, again, RPG speedruns are just dumb. Because, like, I am still, like, yes, I'm doing bad. I'm still way above my actual pace. Like, I'm not PB pace, but, like, for an actual, like, speedrun for the estimate, like, yeah, I'm doing great. Then we go up here. No, we don't. We go over here. That's what we're doing, because we're going to Kraken's territory. And I need to remember to pick up the ribbon here, because I forgot that, and that cost me the run. Or time loss, I should say, not the run in general. Those ribbons are important because they've been around since the first game. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell off all the excess stuff here. So that, and then we buy 70-ish. Then we go buy 50. And then we be 20 Phoenix Downs. And there we go. And we are going to go to Kraken or Kraken's territory, however you want to pronounce that. I know people pronounce it either or. I don't actually know which one is the proper pronunciation.
Kraken, tomato.
Yeah. I will try to kick all the booty.
What if it's pronounced Karen?
Yeah, that would be a good
God.
lore twist, and I'd actually appreciate that. Alright. This is... Yeah. So, this is my favorite song in the game. I've always pointed it out because it is always my favorite song in the game. It doesn't change. Something about this music in general is just beautifully haunting to me, and the remaster did an excellent job in redoing it. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna grab this, that, and the diamond armlet because I want a little bit extra money. And we're going to go all the way over here and we're going to pick up the slab. Diamond bucks, sorry. Don't need those. Do I need to sell those? No, I don't even need to sell those anyway. I have enough money as it is, but it's a buffer. So we can now go back to the start. Nope. Walk around here. All these rooms. Also, I want to show this off as well. If you can't see inside the rooms, if you use the map while inside of one, you can check what's inside of them. It's a really nice quality of life feature in this game, and I really appreciate it when you're trying to 100% all the dungeons. You just walk into one, and then you can just kind of look around and see where the next chest is going to be.
It is quite useful.
It is, and all the Pixel remasters have it. So
Nice.
yeah, it's just a nice little quick thing you can do. I need to go up. I hate this particular floor because it's the floor I know how to navigate, but on the other side of it. Because you have to do this stupid little thing, go around here. That does no battles, no encounters, no nothing. Walking down to the stairs again, needlessly. That's great. And then, there it is. Now we're back on the same floor we were just at. And I need to go here. And grab the ribbon there. And we need to go here, and we are going to quickly use that. Use those up, and then quick save. I don't want anything shenanigans to happen. Because this is the other fight you can do the petrification on. And if they get petrified, I still have gold needles.
Yep. Coincidentally, same set of enemies, same set of attacks. So we'll just burn them down.
Yep. So now we got the Giant's Gloves, which is extremely crucial. Then we go up here. You can see where the chest or the stairs are based off this. And what I can do here as well is we can do that and that. So we have 2 of the 3 ribbons, and then I'll be buying the rest of the supplies in a second here. Yeah, it's down around this one. Man, back when dungeon creation was just basically making the long route. So we're gonna quick save. We're gonna say hi to Kraken now. Quick save before I fight Thundergo Kraken. That's all it says for notes. So.
Is there anything that Kraken can do that would impede you?
It's either I succeed or not.
Great.
Yeah. That's why the ribbons are kind of important. But oh no, duty got even more extremely cool. I love the darkness status, and there you go.
Yes.
Yeah. At this point, I don't need to worry too much about the black mages and their levels, but I do want their HP.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a catch-22 where I need to keep the black belt alive. The petrified black belts will actually always get experience as well, so he'll just hog all the experience. And then, cool. Hopefully, again, if one of them were to go down, I would actually, there you go. We actually want them to try to attack Waldo or do ink or something on those lines. This should be the... Yeah, there you go.
This does look good. And no edgings. No, it's perfectly fine.
Yep. If you can get
Awesome.
3 off, you're fine. And like, legitimately, that's just a strat. The other black belt does not enough damage anyway.
He'll be useful later on.
Yes. The black belt will be the whole reason we can beat the game. There's quite a few routes to this game. I think Ice Blue is the other runner who is doing routing. And it's a red mage, a knight, black belt, and a black mage. I think it's the safest route. What I'm doing is technically the most volatile route, but there's no real difference in boosted percent. We need to go to here and learn to speak a different language. So we're gonna go to the graveyard. And say, hi buddy. He's gonna push me into the corner and he's gonna educate me about Lefarian. Yes. But yeah, boost is times 4 gold or gil and times 4 experience, and I turned off the encounters. But because of that, it's not free because you have very limited fights to actually level up with, and whatever your level ups are basically is what you are stuck with. So it's worth trying if you want to learn it, but it's very difficult as well.
If I can cut in for just a quick moment.
I have a long dungeon.
We got a $50 donation from Jason LaRose, who says, hoping to see my boy Warmech, even if we run away. Incentive goes to runner's choice.
I can show Warmech off on my actual file if there's enough time for the marathon. I go right here, not left. I definitely can do that afterwards and fight with my actual party. There's no way in the world I can feasibly find him in time with this game. I need to go to the left here. So that's up to the marathon organizers on that one. But I could definitely at least show Warmech's fight after I'm done this too. But Warmech is sweet. I honestly love him, but the fact he only has 2,000 health, which is like, you know, back in the day, wow, that's as much as Chaos. Now it's a 10th. So, you know, oh well. So we're going to go here. We're going to use up the rest of the potions that we can. Sort items, high potions, everyone, ethers. There we go. Quick save. Don't actually even quick save. It doesn't even say quick save here. Because Carrie's a little bit different. Or, not Carrie, whatever her name is. This is like the actual full name. But we actually get to do damage. So we will use Giant's Glove. We will use Temper, and we will use Haste. Oh, I need to change the black belt around. That's fine. That, temper, and temper. Cool. Yeah, I'm married enough, yeah. And then... we fought Kraken out of order. So when you come to this fight... oh well. I always like Carrie as a name as well, so. Everyone gives a thumbs up to someone.
To you, because you did good.
Yeah, 25, so now we're gonna do, we need to go south here. Because flying around the world's easier when the world is square. And this is the new part of the route I did for the marathon. Is we are going to go over here briefly to this shop here. And we're going to buy 2 ruby armlets, and we are going to sell the diamond gloves, the clothes, and that's it. And can I buy 3? No. Okay, I have to pick up 1. That's fine. So boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. Yep, and then we get 1 more protect ring. So because of this, we actually have magic defense on the mages. So because of that one little shopping trip, Chaos's damage will go from like 190 down to like 70 to 80 for some spells. So it will give me some breathing room for some AoE spell, like absorption kind of thing. So now we have to go get the chime, if I remember correctly. And in case you're wondering, wow, why don't you just buy all the good spells here? we don't have a class that can use them, and we don't have magic that can do damage. Alright, so I need to pay attention to my notes here, my actual physical notes. Because, please move, thank you, buddy. I need to walk back here, and I need to pick up the extra elixir. I did that one, and then the initial. Cool. Okay, I have all that. I have the ruby armlets. And the protect ring is... You can technically park right here. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's a lot shorter to get to the tower. There it is. Walk by it. Excuse me. Thank you. And this tower is really not very impressive when you don't have encounters. Oh, so again, this is the longest path. They just made a spiral dungeon. Ooh, why do I get absorbed there every single time? I hold down left there. It shows me behind the pillar. So we will do a quick save here. It's fire guy, I believe. Yeah. So attack and fire guy. We're fine. If I were to grind experience, it would be against this one here. It gives a good amount of experience just for that. So we will heal up everyone. Heal up that. And now we're off to Tiamat. Oh, I need to optimize... I need to go here. Protect ring, there we go. So now everyone is now immune to
Status effects and instant kills.
Yep. And then I need to pick up the last ribbon in the up chest. Because that's how I wrote it in my notes, because it's the up chest here.
Of course.
Yeah, so there you go. Now everyone is immune to that. And the ribbon also halves magical damage, or elemental damage, so... no, I need to go south here. Then it's to the left. Yeah, Warmech is coming up technically in this next room after this one. It's a stupidly low encounter. It took me an hour to find him on my actual file. So I'm happy to boot up the bestiary and just verse him later, if that's the case. It'd be this one, because, hey, this is the hallway where it pops in. And this is where Tiamat can be a jerk. So... But with the 3 ribbons and ruby armlets, it's a little bit more manageable now. And
if you'd like a little bit of good luck,
absolutely.
We just got a donation that I can read out.
Absolutely, go for it.
Jeveroth donated $130. Wow. With the message, go towards Theater Rhythm Supreme Difficulty. Give me all the notes. We will gladly give you all of those notes. Thank you very much for the fantastic donation.
Giant glove, temper and temper, yes. We're okay on that one. I'm not happy about getting hit with Slurpee. Slurpee should be in the bottom, but I'm okay.
Also note that that does mean that we have reached the goal for Supreme Difficulty for Theater Rhythm. So now the other goal for Theater Rhythm would be that bonus credit song that still needs $150 for that one to be met.
Let's go. Also,
seriously believe you're really good luck.
I don't know how. I do appreciate and enjoy seeing you do well when I read donations. It does make me very happy.
Yeah, hey, people, keep donating. I need more luck coming up, like right now.
I mean, I could just if you want me to read blurbs, just let me know, and I'll keep reading more blurbs. I can just rant forever if you really need me to. I'm really good at rambling.
6 more fights in the game now. We're actually in the final dungeon.
Ooh.
So this is the Chaos Gambling of the strats, except for the first boss. The first boss is free. We're also just going to quickly heal up here so everyone has max everything. We have absolutely trash HP. So this will be fun.
And only go up from here.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go all the way back to where it started. Garden Shrine. And we're going to say hello. And we're going to travel back 2,000 years. Because time travel, spaceships, air fortresses, canoes, like Final Fantasy 1 has a lot of weird things. I'm aware I put canoes in there, but honestly they're weird. Have you ever actually been in one? Bottom right first.
I mean, it is inspired by D&D, and the DM just said, okay, and.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So we're gonna go into the center room here. And we're going to quickly do a quick save here. It should be Fire God, so, I mean, sure, whatever. I don't really want that, but sure. The Preemptive Strike is nice, but the Death Eye / Evil Eye is useless when you have the Protect Rings and the ribbons. So it just dies. But it gives you 1 experience, which is why you can't use it for grinding. We'll grab the other elixir, and we're going to do a guitar solo. Because that lute we picked up from Princess Sarah at the beginning of the game finally gets to be played now. Huzzah. It was a ladder all along. So we're gonna quickly... No, not the explosion. Definitely the explosion. We are going to... The bottom right, sorry. I should remember directions here. Wait. Oh, I didn't split, that's why. Top left, there you go. I know what I'm doing. I'm not operating on 2 hours of sleep, you are.
How did you know?
I love this music. Also, at any point in time, you can also switch to the NES arrangement stuff too. So we have to go all the way around because dungeons mean the longest path. Down that way? No. That's a dead end. Down this way? Yeah. So without encounters, you just really realize just how bad it is. So, Chaos Gambling number 1. I really gotta switch them around. You should not be on the top here. That, Temper, and Haste. That's fine.
Since there is no flavor text for what these things do, the Giant's Glove will use Saber on the selected unit. Saber increases, similar to Temper, the attack stat, this time by 16 instead of 14, and increases the accuracy. No idea if that matters, because accuracy is always kind of hit or miss.
And defend.
It's always, ooh, ouch, always painful to see the big spells.
That's also why I want to pause the game and quit each time, because we will actually do this again. Go Haste and Temper. When I quit out before the end game, or the end game over screen there, basically, I save a little bit of time. And then we're going to use Giant Gloves, Temper, and, or sorry, Speed Drink.
Resorting. Remember to resort before the start.
Yep. You can go there, and you can go there. And quick save, so in case anything happens, I don't lose that. It's a good joke. We will use Haste, Temper, and Giant's Gloves. Again, if I push auto battle, the battles do go faster, but you have a chance if you're holding it for too long that you accidentally redo the things you're not supposed to do. So this is Temper Giant Gloves, so just that one there. Good. So Lich has been an actual butt today. So we're just going to speed drink, defend, attack. Warp misses. And defend, and attack. Cool. That's one.
3 more to go.
Oh, 4, really.
Yeah, chaos.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, carry doesn't really matter. So here's another little deviation. I'm going to take a very small time loss because chaos is annoying, but it can be mitigated a little bit. And if you go all the way down here to this room, past here, all the way over here, down through this room, up into this room, there's an elixir. Because you only get 1 X potion and 1 elixir for the actual route. So I now have 4 healing items versus just 2.
And I thought that was your detour for that weapon.
No, the weapon's before Tiamat too. Haste, Temper, and Giant's Glove. That's fine. Okay, I thought the other one already did a thing, so we're just gonna do that again. We should be fine for the most part on that damage. Yeah. I will actually do speed drink and attack. Thank you,
Ouch.
Carrie. Yeah.
Carry was free. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I think we can go for a blurb. Just for safety.
That, giant glove.
Alright, I can let everybody know that, again, funds raised go to the Alberta Children's Hospital as unrestricted funds. This means the hospital decides where and how to spend the money to ensure the dollars raised make the biggest impact possible. So those donations that we've gotten in this run up to this point, those are free for the Alberta Children's Hospital to use as they would like. Our 170 member hospitals across North America rely on donations to provide the best care for kids. Since 2008, we have raised over $100 million and has gone towards things like funding critical treatments, research, and equipment, as well as helping families who cannot afford care. If you want to learn more about how you can play games to heal kids, all you have to do is visit extra-life.org. And I just want to let everybody again know that Slurpathon here, what we're doing right now, this 12th event from 2025, is raising money for Extra Life, which raises funds for Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and the proceeds go to the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. It's a very fantastic cause. Very good. Very good. It's good. It helps a lot. All the donations make a big difference. And yeah, everything. Fantastic event. I've been here for numerous of them, and I've enjoyed each and every one of them. It's always fun to read out blurbs, watch Shauny get better luck because I'm reading out blurbs, because that doesn't seem to work in this case.
Oh god, carry. Like I've never died to carry in a run like more than once. So I'm starting to think my actual stats are becoming problematic. Which, you know, fine. But when it comes to the end boss, I might have to load up another file. Because Slurpee actually has some really good HP. I don't think I got the haste off. I'm gonna do this anyway. Waldo is, I didn't push it in time, so that's kind of annoying. How much damage? Not enough. I need to have tempers.
On top of the incentives we have for Theater Rhythm, we've also got a goal for Dead as Disco, which will be coming up. Oh no, those are song requests. So if you hang on with that money and wait for Dead, if you're interested in specifically requesting songs from Dead as Disco, that is a thing coming up. Again, Theater Rhythm is looking at $150 more to be able to get the bonus credits on. So that's definitely what we really want to be focusing on, as that is the next run. Any and all donations that can go towards that would be greatly appreciated, because, I mean, who doesn't want an encore? One extra song. I bet it's a really good one, too.
Speed drink. I'm actually going to do 2 of them in case one of them dies in an attack. Actually, we're actually going to be a little bit more safe here and use high potions instead of defend. Because if one of them survives, Slurpee should have enough HP for the... Okay, cool. There you go.
Yay!
Nice.
This is dumb. Alright, cool. So next one is we're just going to walk over here. Walk over here. Again, I really encourage everyone to play, and like this is a good game in general. Like this, it's very fun. It's like very D&D like, obviously, with its mechanics and stuff like that. But I honestly encourage people to actually like play like this. It's very fun, and it's a unique challenge, to say the least. So we're going to do, again, Haste, Temper, and Giant Glove, if it's not obvious.
And usually the game does cooperate a bit more.
Yeah. So making sure I'm pushing Y when I only see the 3rd attack happening. And then Temper, and then that. And then speed drink, and then attack in case one of them dies. Defend that. I think everyone survives for once, actually. Why are you the easy one? Sure, why not?
Because of the last battle you had with them.
Yeah, clearly. I don't know why Kraken behaved this time. So
Felt bad
now,
Carrie was the previous fights.
yeah, this is
Carrie
where
was
the
easy
deviation.
last time around.
Yeah, this is the deviation here. Is we actually want a weapon for the black belt now, and there's only one weapon that can equip. So we're getting the Masamune, which is technically the strongest weapon, equipable by all classes, and because of that, we'll be doing much more damage per hit. So we're going to sacrifice the amount of hits we have for more hits. So we heal up there, touch up on that one. We will do that. Make sure everyone is fully optimized. Yep. Quick save, and now TM at 2. Can you guess what our opening starting is? Is it going to be Haste, Temper, and Giant's Glove?
You bet it is.
Yep. And then it's Temper, Giant's Glove, which is why it's important to it's important to have Haste as the first one, because he's replaced the first one with Temper, and then push Y, and it makes the rest of them go down. Yeah, Tiamat can be annoying, but you'll see the damage here in a sec. We'll do Temper, we will do Speed Drink and Attack. Sure, that's fine. Speed Drink. And then we'll do High Potion and that, just to make sure we have enough HP. Unfortunately, Waldo has been sacrificed, but there you go. So because that deviation, that damage we now get with Masamune is way bigger. And now is the final fight. So chat, can you give me some luck and believe? Feel free to blurb as much as you want. Yes. I have all
Of
that.
course. I do actually have I mentioned a bit ago, a bit of lore and history. I have a little bit more to share about how Slurpathon started off as a small in-person marathon held in Calgary, Alberta. As we grew over the years, we started to include more of our friends, including people flying up from the States. As we entered 2020 and had to navigate the ever-changing nature of the pandemic, we moved to be more online-based. And since then, we have adopted a hybrid style, taking runs both from online and doing some at Slurpathon HQ. We are raising money for Extra Life. Extra Life is a fundraising event that directly supports the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and the money raised by our team specifically goes to the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. There's plenty of events that are coming up as well, on top of the theater rhythm that we have coming up as soon as Chaos goes down. We need to kill Chaos. We've got Dead as Disco, a showcase, and then we've also got, following that, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, Ninja Gaiden 3, Overload, Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer, and then an Archipelago. On top, and then finishing things up for today, we've got Metroid Fusion. So we have a lot of fantastic things coming up today, on top of the fantastic showing that we're getting right now. As this looks like it's a pretty good setup. You're doing some pretty good damage. You're getting a lot of pressure. Temper is forged, and we are set for the big punch. You just need to hit like what, 6 crits in a row while Chaos just punches the stone.
We'll do that. I will Phoenix down there, and I will use Elixir there.
There's a non-zero chance this goes well.
It's going okay right now. Ooh, there's our first big hit. 2,285 damage. We just need a few more of those, and Chaos will be killed. There's a stone hit that we're looking for right there. Nice, 3462. We are getting some serious damage going in here. Just like how we'd like to get a little bit more damage on that goal of $2,000 if anybody would like to donate. Another temper coming in. We've got, this Slurpee is buffed out of his mind. I don't think the tsunami's gonna do enough to stop him at this point. Oh, the cyclone might. Oh, nope, we're good, we're good. You got this. You got this, Slurpee. Keep punching.
There's not a lot that can take out Slurpee, but there may be something.
We're not going to talk about that because we got 2,500 hits.
Yes! First try.
Easy.
Congratulations, Sean.
Okay.
Try.
So Maleef and Lupo and Sparkover could confirm. I beat for the entire setup for like an hour and a half. I beat Chaos once.
Yep.
Actual gambling. And underestimate.
The practice was something to watch, but this was just perfect.
Yes. I went from plus 2005 to plus 1943 for splits. So I'm really happy with the Phoenix Down usage. I'm really happy with the Ruby Armlet. I'm really happy with the Masamune. I'm really happy with the Protect Rings. All that did pay off because the damage went from like 190 to 88. Waldo survived with 3 HP. I was able to revive, do whatever, use a high potion here, buff up HP here. There was no haste on Chaos. There was no tsunami spam. There was no Kiriga, which heals him for 9999 for a 2% chance to use. Everything could go wrong there, and everything went right after all that. So if you want, I can quickly boot up and fight Warmech, because I know it came under estimate, but it's up to you guys as well. Because that's just on my other file.
We'll just wait for verification from the big boss. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say that was luck. I'd say that was just raw skill.
No. Like legitimately, there is no chance of
We're not worrying about the dice right now. Just raw
Oh.
skill. It was just raw skill.
Oh no! I 100% take credit for doing the battle correctly, as it should have been in the best case scenario. But there's always a chance that chaos could just be like cyclone, everyone dead. Like, oh, cool.
How long would it take to take? Or,
I'm legitimately
just
2
looking at
minutes.
them. Yeah, that should be good.
Okay, I'll wait till the credit stuff is done here because it's like a minute long, maybe at this point.
All right.
So, but I am extremely happy with that because I did not expect to actually do chaos first try. So, so there we go. I also, before I fight Warmech, I do want to say thank you to Lupo for being here. It's absolutely great to always commentate with you, and also just great, just being with you kind of thing too as well. So, thank you. And
Yeah,
of course, Maleev.
I always love chatting with you.
Maleev's blurbs definitely helped chaos go down. You can't convince me otherwise.
I have no idea how, but I'm happy that they did.
World records that have Maleev around.
Yeah. So let's believe every attempt. Also, I wanted to say as well, I actually learned this run initially as an ABC challenge. I'm doing every 2 weeks another letter of the alphabet for a speed run. This was F. So I only learned this earlier this year, and then I submitted it for Slurpathon for game submissions. So this is still a very new run to me. But I've been practicing a lot over the last couple of weeks to make sure I'm up and ready for this marathon. And the other game I'm running, James Bond 007, a lot less RNG in that game. A lot more save points, and a lot more fun.
Also includes gambling.
Yes. The actually have to win 3. Oh, it's longer. I can just, you know what? Everyone lived happily ever after. Okay, that's because in this one here we have hopefully I can do this one. I can love Warmech no matter what because it's the bestiary. You can verse any fight that's there. So we can go extra bestiary, which is why it wouldn't take that much longer. There you are, Warmech. Battle. I'm sorry. That's the wrong team. Why can't I change my team? You know what? I said I was gonna battle Warmech. Hopefully this is the one I can at least beat. No, they're my level 3s. Go!
Oh no. Nuke! Okay!
Shout out to Zello.
Good job.
Yeah, so this is the thing. I initially could boot up the game and verse things. For whatever reason, I do have my file here just to show it is there. That's the best I can do. Yes, I have a file here that can easily fight Warmech. It's based off your most recent save file. So if I do a quick save here, it might overwrite that. But otherwise, we'll just go to the title screen and try again. If it doesn't, I don't know. They don't let you actually select your party members that you fight the battles with. So let's see if I can do Warmech, not Tiamat. Did we get it? Okay, cool. We actually get our party members. So we will do that. Where is my Giant's Gloves, attack, and Saber on... Okay. Nuke is a fun move.
That's a little bit of damage.
Yeah. We'll do heal, attack, and we'll do flare. This is what an actual party looks like compared to doing 4,000 damage with the black belts. There you go.
Hey.
Hooray!
So there you go. That is that. I'm happy to turn off whenever. You have no idea how happy I am when it comes to beating Chaos first go.
That was fantastic.
123.16 was my final time as well, so I'll take it.
But yeah, thank you all for watching. Coming up next, we've got plenty more Slurpathon. We've got Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Final Bar Line with Seraphin, Velis, and Jeveroth. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Yeah.